It's estimated that 4% of the global population currently experience an anxiety disorder. In 2023, 300 million people in the world suffered from anxiety, making it the most common of all mental disorders. It interferes with every aspect of a person's life, in the workplace, at home, in the gym. The symptoms can be mild to so severely debilitating that a person just can't function in day-to-day life. And as well, there's some really interesting facts about anxiety that you probably should be aware of, like the fact that it can be genetic. So checking your family health history can be beneficial. Now, when it comes to controlling and managing your anxiety to get a good night's sleep, it can be really, really tricky, as it's the most common cause of poor sleep quality, believe it or not. So ask yourself this: when your head hits the pillow, do your thoughts race at full speed and does your heart rate increase? If the answer is yes, then it's a vicious cycle of anxiety, keeps you awake, and then sleep creates more anxiety, and they play off one another, doing this like little evil dance, spurring each other on. But you're here, I have some good tips to help you break up that awful couple, keep them separated, sort them both out so you can get a good night's rest. Magnesium, not to be confused with the digestive aid. This is an essential mineral. It's found in leafy greens, seeds, nuts, fish, other parts of a healthy diet. And it's really vital for immune system support and nerve support, muscle activity support, and lots of other important functions in your body. There are scientists and researchers that are documenting how magnesium deficiency leads to poor sleep, and a deficiency in magnesium alters the level of the sleep-inducing hormone that is melatonin. So that's really interesting, I thought. So check your diet, make sure you're getting enough magnesium before you dive into the world of supplements. Just look at your diet. You might just be missing a handful of nuts during the day. Although anxiety is really easily treatable, there's only 36% of sufferers that decide to get professional help, either because they might be dreading the social stigma or out of just misinformation that it's just nonsense and you don't need any treatment, it's all in your mind. But there's lots of useful things you can do to help yourself. What you're feeling is real. There's a reason why you're watching this video, so I can give you some tips to help. The next thing you can try is aromatherapy. Like I mentioned before, these two, sleep and anxiety, love each other, so break them up and you can try treating your sleep with aromatherapy. There's loads of studies that show how aromatherapy is very effective in treating anxiety. Even a study found that it helped intensive care patients. It also reduced their pain. Lavender is considered one of the best essential oils for sleep. From the lavender plant, it's highly relaxing. You can put some pure oil drops on your pillow or a pillow spray or on your pulse points to help you relax while you're trying to fall asleep. They have a pillow mist that I got for Christmas. That's my favorite, and I just spray it on and it smells really nice and helps you just calm down before sleep. I don't have a favorite brand oil. I don't have any affiliate links, but if you're going to buy something, I would opt for something pure and organic. Check the ingredients and make sure it's actually oil and not some alcohol pretending to be lavender. The next thing to try is meditation. It's not just for hippies. It's really, really beneficial, not just for sleep, lots of other functions. Just taking some time off in the middle of the day to clear your mind. Now, if you Google meditation or go on YouTube and you go down that meditation rabbit hole, it can become quite intimidating, actually, with all of the apps and the sites and the information. So many articles about it and explaining it. They make it sound really hard, and actually it is hard if you're doing it for a prolonged period of time. If you're going to go really, really into the world of meditation, like monk serious meditation. But try it for yourself. If you're dealing with a lot of stress and this is causing you anxiety and you can't fall asleep and you're in this vicious cycle, try just taking a couple of minutes out of your day. For me, I would go to the bottom of the garden and stare at the chickens for 10 minutes and think about nothing else but those chickens pecking at the grass. It was really therapeutic, and that was my form of meditation. Whether I was doing it right, I don't know, but it worked for me. Also, just a great way and a great excuse to just get away from the crazy house and say, I'm going to meditate, it's really important. But it was. I was going to the bottom of the garden to sit in peace. But whatever works for you. There's evidence everywhere to show how helpful it is. I did a quick little overview of some meditation and mindfulness studies, and there's really strong evidence suggesting that meditation benefits sleep quality, and sleep quality reduces anxiety. So definitely give it a try. Let me know in the comments below if you're a meditation expert. I'd love to know if staring at the chickens is actually meditation, because I really think that it was. Me and my husband, we've been teaching our daughters how to meditate. I was reading a monk book when he went to be a monk for a few years, and he was saying how the young monks in the monastery used to train, and they actually learnt meditation from such a young age because it's such a powerful tool. And it's actually helped our little ones a lot. We've been traveling and things can get overwhelming with everything that's going on. And I just say to them, like, calm down and just go and relax and meditate for a little bit. And they actually do it, and it really works for them. And in relation to meditation and breathing and calming yourself down, this is in relation to your nervous system. So activating something called your vagus nerve. It's like flipping a switch for relaxation and better sleep. This nerve is part of something called the rest and digest system. It helps calm anxiety by balancing the body's stress response. So that's your fight or flight. It's your parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. Deep breathing lowers your cortisol by activating this vagus nerve. Cortisol is the stress hormone. If you're activating that by doing your deep breathing, this releases calming neurotransmitters. So meditation, deep breathing, these can really do the trick to promote that relaxed state. Just like a volume knob for anxiety, the vagus nerve activation is a really natural and easy, accessible way to improve your sleep. So let's hide from the blue light as well. Now, what's your eyes got to do with anxiety, you say? Well, more than you think, actually. Blue light is everywhere at night, and it's pretty scary when you think about it. Now, it seems harmless, but it's actually not. It kills your body's own natural release of melatonin. Now, I don't mean melatonin the supplement, I mean the hormone that your body makes naturally to help you fall asleep. It's released just before bed unless you're around a lot of blue light. Now, we need this for a better sleep and to help improve your anxiety. So if you're in front of a TV screen, a laptop in the evening before bed, they give off blue light and it confuses the hell out of your brain, and your cells in your eyes think that it's actually daytime. So it doesn't release melatonin. It stops producing it. You know, your body's smart. It picks up on all of these outside stresses that's going on, and it thinks, it's daytime. It's the wrong time to be releasing melatonin, and then you're wide awake. So try and have a technology ban a few hours before bedtime. If you suffer a lot from anxiety and you're struggling to sleep, this should be the first thing that you're doing, powering down all of your electronics a few hours before bed. If you can't do that, there are some blue light blockers you can buy. I made my own, links down below. They're called J's, and I made and designed them specifically for my husband who was struggling to sleep, and also to help with my anxiety, to help me get better sleep. And they're really the best. They help us fall asleep, and it's part of our nighttime routine. The links down below, and they are the real deal, unlike the other fake ones on Amazon that don't work. Mine do. The next tip is cooling the room. One of the first and most effective steps you should take is getting your bedroom temperature under control. So heat stresses your body and the mind, and this is partly due to increased cortisol levels, the primary stress hormone. The Sleep Foundation recommends that the thermostat be set between 60 and 67 Fahrenheit. As you go through the sleep stages, your body temperature drops during the night. So if you keep your environment cool, there's less chance of you actually waking up. You're promoting your body's own thermal regulation, as opposed to having a hot and sweaty room where you're going to wake up. You're not promoting your body's own temperature. Talking about blue light and evening routines, have you ever wondered why Netflix tweeted sleep is our biggest enemy? Check this one out next.